Have fun.
I am not June Cleaver. I am not Claire Huxtable, Elise Keaton, or Carol Brady, because this is not the story of a lovely lady. I don't dance around the house in cardigan sets and capris. I clearly don't have perfectly coiffed curls, and I've never cleaned a toilet bowl in high heels and pearls. My days are spent washing and brushing and cooking and cleaning and feeding and fussing and please put your shoes on and driving and dropping and racing and rushing and holy shit, I'm tired. And it's only 9 a.m. But I saw moms on TV happy and free, and I saw moms on my street perfect and neat, and I saw moms on play dates wearing makeup and smiles 16 teeth wide. And I sighed as I sat in my recliner covered in drool, urine, vomit, and last night's Chardonnay. Those were the mothers I watched and declared, there is no way. We are not the same kind. I said that in my mind, but with them I just smiled and lied and said, everything's just fine. I thought I was joining a club, a group of like-minded souls. So why was I the only one totally out of control while everyone around me carried on like Shirley Partridge on performance-enhancing drugs? So for years, I wore a mask, thick, bold, porcelain, beautiful, desperate to impress other people because I was so unimpressed with myself and happy that no one could see me cry. Allowing others to turn a blind eye to a life built on other people's expectations, I started wearing other people's faces. And when I looked in the mirror, I saw what other people saw, a big, bold smile that said, look, I'm happy. But on the inside, I was kneeling at the altar of the voices in my head, the all-consuming, all-annoying voices that said I wasn't good enough. Not patient enough, not smart enough, nice enough, tough enough, calm enough, thin enough, wife enough, daughter enough, sister enough, and God knows I wasn't mom enough. But I wore the mask, smiled, and said, everything's just fine. But everything was not fine. Who were those women? I needed to know. And what did they know that I didn't know? Because all I knew was that everything I knew couldn't possibly be all there was to know, you know? So I asked. I came out from behind my mask and I asked. Not one mom, not a few, but 5,782. From Shanghai to Seattle and 17 countries in between. A nerdy researcher by trade, these questions became my crusade. I gave them tools to dig deep down inside so I could better understand their Jekyll and my Hyde. You know what that neighborhood of motherhood revealed once they removed their mask? No one feels up to the task. We are not what we pretend to be. From Shanghai to Seattle, mothers everywhere just like me, burdened with doubt. The number one emotion of all was the doubt. They doubt whether they're doing a good job at this most important job, and they are unable and unwilling to say when they feel like they're doing a bad job. It's a code of silence, crying in silence, suffering in silence. Voices in their heads suggesting as a mother what they should be, could be, shouldn't ever be, and couldn't be, even if they tried. The media loves to write about the mommy wars, but the truth is, we are the real saboteurs. Mothers are not at war with other mothers. We are at war with ourselves. You see, how we feel about ourselves and what we do to ourselves is a condition of our own creation. Just think of the world we could create if we created a different situation. We wear masks because we believe we must. It looks so easy for them. So let's say it's easy for us. But it is not easy for any of us, and we are making it harder by trying to live up to these ridiculous expectations and all these fictitious motherhood rules and regulations. We can only ever be who we really are, and at some point, that has to be good enough. Let's agree to agree and come to the conclusion that we are good enough. Mothers, it is time to be who we really are, say who we really are, and accept who we really are. And together, we can end these mommy wars, the wars within ourselves, and finally be free. Yeah.
So Catherine is a dear friend, and I've got to see her prepare for this over the course of several months. And so I would just say that was a pretty vulnerable moment. And how do you feel?
I feel like I'm standing up here naked in front of all these. My clothes back on. Yeah. No, vulnerability is not my strong suit, so I'm proud of myself for doing this, and I hope that my story will allow other mothers to open up and be vulnerable too.
Perfect. Catherine Winch, everybody. Nicely done.